What's up everyone? Welcome to my first ever YouTube video. Today we are at a turf field. We're gonna be testing out the OVR timing gates. Now I am known to be a jumper. I have a 45.5-inch vertical jump. But we are going to see how fast I am today. Let's get to it. So we start with some jogs. Now we're getting into some skips. The whole point is just to get warm. Once I'm warm, I'll go into my isometrics for my knees, and then we'll go right into warm-up sprints and then max effort accelerations today. I love skipping. I feel like it's so rhythmic. It just gets me in the mood to sprint. It's just kind of a vibe more than anything. Obviously it helps you get warm too, but I just really like the way the rhythm feels. I'll always go into my knee isometrics. As a jumper who has had jumper's knee in the past, it's a preventative measure more than anything. I also like the quad pump that I get, and that quad pump kind of dissipates as I finish my warm-up. So it's something that I don't ever skip on a lower body session, whether I'm lifting, sprinting, or jumping. And I'll just do this till I feel like an 8 out of 10 burn in the quad, and then I'll switch to the other leg. I don't want to go to failure. I don't want to fatigue the tissues too much, but you can't go too easy on these, otherwise you won't get the benefit out of it. We'll just hit a couple of sets, nothing crazy. Usually I do 3 sets of 45-ish seconds per leg, or again until I feel like an 8 out of 10 burn. Today's not an official session. I just really wanted to go out and sprint, so we're gonna stick to the plan a little less than usual, but I feel great. That's the only reason I'm letting myself do that, is because I feel good right now. Setting up the tape measure, we're gonna do 15-yard accelerations right now. This is my first time ever using these timing gates, so I'm excited to see what I get. We're gonna pull it and put it down. There we go. Thank you, baby. All right, we got the custom OVR briefcase that my beautiful girlfriend made for me. We got the jump lasers and the timing gates in here today. We're gonna be using just the timing gates, so let's get those set up. All right, we're gonna start with a few reps at 50% effort. We'll do 3 at 50, 2 at 75, and then 1 at 90 before doing 3 reps at 100%. Here's 50. All right, we're going 75% effort now. Hoping to get like 127, 128-ish. All right, this is the last warm-up. This is a 90% effort sprint. I'm hoping to get like a 119 or a 120, maybe even a little faster. Let's see. All right, this is my first 100% effort sprint, aiming for a 119 because my warm-ups were not as fast as I thought they would be. Let's see. As I sip on my Duck Camp water. Shout out the Duck Camp, and shout out OVR. These are so much fun. If you're not tracking your training, you're guessing. And so OVR was nice enough to send me a pair of timing gates. They are game changing. I also do have their jump lasers. I use them with all of my clients, and you really are at a disadvantage if you're not tracking everything you do. Not to mention, it makes training so much more fun. I will have a discount code in the description. All right, rep number 2. Last one was not fast enough. This needs to be faster. I coach athletes of all sports with a bunch of different goals, but a big chunk of my athletes are jumpers. I still have them sprint. I have every athlete sprint regardless of sport. I really do love the neural benefits in particular, so all of my athletes sprint. It'll be really hard to find an athlete who doesn't sprint unless they have some injury history that keeps them away from it, or they really just don't want to. But I push for every single athlete that is training to improve their athleticism to sprint. All right, final rep. I have not hit a 119 yet. I'm not gonna be happy if this is not in the 119 range. Let's see it. All right, as I put away the OVR timing gates to show you guys how quick and easy it is, that was not a great sprint session, but that was my first time timing in a long time. Now that I finally have these lasers, I'll have access to do this every single week. I want to build up to, 50 or 60 yard sprints. By the way, these are magnetic, which is crazy. Follow me over here. So I will continue doing this in my training. Like I said, now that I have a chance to track, I do expect to get better a lot faster. And the same with all of my athletes. Now that we can track all of them, I don't have to hand time them, their gains will come a lot faster. Thank you, baby. 2 of those reps.